Howdy guys, Cub here, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Last time we worked on the Ravager's minigame and we did a little bit of a Ryder Cup recap, which by the way, Ryder Cup coming up again Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/cupfan135. So go and check that out if you would like to see the exciting conclusion to that. See if the USA can come back. In the meantime, we are currently in Mumbo's base. We are going to pick up this Wandering Trader's head because Mumbo was kind enough to give one to us. So in exchange for the Wandering Trader head, we decided to give Mumbo a stack of cobwebs, which he's going to use for a project. So there we go. So awesome. Yeah, I like it. So there we go. Let's go ahead and head on over to the Ravager's Run minigame, and we will place down these Wandering Trader heads. Alright guys, so we went ahead and placed down some more Wandering Trader statues. So here's one right here. We got another one up the hill here in this light blue terracotta house right up there. So you can see we kind of moved him forward, so he's sort of hanging off the balcony a little bit. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then we also added one by the actual Wandering Trader statues over here, by these guys right up there. And again, we tried to move him forward a little bit, so he's sort of like, he's almost has the same pose as these guys right here, pretty much. Except he's holding an emerald block rather than a milk bucket and a lantern. So now that the Wandering Trader statues are all down, I think we're now ready to go ahead and transition into working on the houses, which I have been alluding to for a while now. So these houses, we should have 7 blocks of space here at least horizontally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 blocks of space for each one of these houses. And basically these are going to serve as the points of interest for the minigame. So the requirements for each house, we have 3 requirements. Number 1, you have to actually be able to go into each house. That is the first requirement, and also exit out the same door you came in. So we'll have, pressure plates on this side, so you can go in and out of doors here at these houses. The other requirement is that we actually have blocks that players can retrieve inside the houses. So we'll have some droppers that players can interact with to get certain blocks and then make their way back to the start of the game. That's how you basically get points, or how you win the game, essentially. And then we also need one other thing, and that is a second-story balcony, which is somewhat low down, so that if, let's say, a Ravager chases a player into a house like this, and then he's just camping the door outside, the player can, if they choose, instead of going out the front door, they can go upstairs and then jump off the second-story balcony and try and escape from the Ravager that way. So that is the third requirement of these houses. Other than that, we can basically do anything with them. So we're going to try and make, the houses basically in the same style as the facades, except with concrete. So let's go ahead and we will go back to Concorp, gather some concrete, and then I'll be back and we'll start to build up some of these houses. Okay guys, so we got the concrete and concrete powder now. If I slide on down here, you can see this is where it's at. So we got a whole bunch of different colors here of various types of concrete powder, and some of it's actually concrete. So that's fine too. So now what we're going to do is we are going to fly on up here. We're going to place down the concrete and concrete powder where it's needed, and then solidify all that concrete powder if we need to make a building here. So that's what I'm doing right now. So let's just go ahead and do that, and I'll be back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so all the house fronts are now done, so now we just have to go through and basically solidify all the ones that are still powder. So what that means is just come on through here, place down a water source, let it flow down like that. That'll turn all the powder here into concrete. Same thing on this final block here, and then we just fly on away and watch it, solidify. So there's the pink pink house right there, house number 11 apparently, and then we just go on to the next one. So it's going to go to this green one over here and just do the same thing. So just water down like so, let it flow down, water down right here, let it flow down, water down here, let it flow down, and that's pretty much it. So pretty sweet, yeah, pretty nice. All right, so that's that one done. Then we'll come over here, I guess, to this one over here, which is the blue, light blue colored house. So just down right there, down right here, and there. And then we'll go through and do it for the rest of these, like this purple one over here, and all the other concrete areas in this whole cityscape. And then we'll actually start to build some of the houses. So, should be good. Alright guys, so we got ourselves the concrete solidified throughout this town. If I just fly around here a little bit, you can see a couple of examples. There's like the purple concrete, there's the lime concrete, there's the blue concrete, black concrete, orange concrete straight down here, pink concrete there, and yeah, some various other colors around the area as well. 15 in total is what we have right now. So yeah, I'm thinking we start with this house here, this magenta house, very bright and colorful. I'm thinking what we're going to do, we're probably going to just have a single door right in the center with a slab up like this, so that we can put a pressure plate here so that players can just simply like walk into this this house here. I think that would be a good idea. So we'll have our door right here. I want to try and keep the same sort of color scheme. So for magenta, I believe we're using dark oak. Let me just get up here and check though. Magenta, no, we're using jungle. So we'll need jungle wood trapdoors, jungle wood stairs, jungle wood fence, stuff like that for this. And I'm thinking on this house we'll have, if we get back on over here, we'll have a door in the middle, and then a window on each side, like a 2 tall window on each side. So that way players can, when they're in the house, look out and see the beast or something like that to see if they need to go either out the front door or up to the second story to jump out the second story balcony, which will be on each of these houses. So let me get started on this, and I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we got the magenta house done, and we got the light gray house done. Let me show you what we got with these houses here. First of all, I decided to go ahead and take out the pressure plate, because I thought it might be a little bit too easy to get in and out. So we're going to have players have to hit the button to walk in. There is a pressure plate on this side, though, so they can walk back out. But I can imagine it's going to be a pretty panicked button press here with the door. Players needing to get in the door to escape the Ravagers. So yeah, it might be a little bit of a challenge to get through there. But anyways, once you're inside, you can see we got ourselves a little bit of a house here. We got some lanterns on the ceiling. We got a little big screen TV action going on with whatever this pig, sheep, llama thing is here with the girl holding it. So yeah, we got that. We got some other paintings. And this is sort of the primary thing that players will be after right here. So we got a dropper right here. And, you know, presumably we'll have something inside of here. And once the player comes in from the outside, you know, they're going to run from the Ravager, come in here, hit this, get their block that they need, and then either go out the front door or go up to the top up here where we have like a little bedroom area with some bookshelves and some paintings and stuff, and then bail out the top. So those are the two options. But that's basically how the houses are going to work, and that's basically the whole idea here. Again, the main thing is to just survive the Ravagers, and you also need to go in and get the items from these droppers. So these droppers and the anvil, this whole sequence here is going to be sort of a standard in every house. So that's sort of what we're going for here. Everything else can change, though. So yeah, you'll see that in the light gray house, which we're going to go to right now. And also, I should probably get those apples because those are actually my food. So yeah, let's get those. There we go. Okay, so let's head over here to the light gray house. And you might notice the style is the same as the other houses. That is intentional because we want it to be a little bit confusing, right? We want the players to like have to run around here and search for the right house. So if they're not paying close enough attention, you know, they might miss this light gray house over here because it kind of blends in. It kind of fits in pretty well with the, you know, the light gray terracotta and everything else. Like you have to pay a lot of attention to know that this is the light gray house. But here we go. This is the light gray house here. So we got a nice little desk area here. We got some flowers, a grindstone. Got this bell here, some paintings. And then, of course, the dropper here, which is going to have the block that the player needs to retrieve right here. Again, just press the button to receive it. And then, of course, we have the second story up here. A little bit different than the first one. And, yeah, you can jump out here if you are desperate to get away from the Ravager, which might be sitting right in front of the door. So anyways, guys, that is going to be sort of the model for the houses. Just a door or two going in. upstairs, downstairs, and again we have to have the dropper in each and every one of these so that the player can retrieve the appropriate blocks that they need to win the game. So that's the style we're going to go for in every one of these houses. Now we got to get over here and we got to make another one here and all 13 other houses in a similar style to that one. So I got a bunch of shulker boxes. This is all the stuff I'm using to make all these houses here. So yeah, hopefully this will be enough. So let's just go ahead and place these down and continue on making all these houses here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 3 more houses have now been completed. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. First of all, we have the orange house, which I think looks really cool with the glow of the lantern being orange. It sort of plays off that a little bit, and yeah, makes it look really cool. We go inside here, you can see we have a nice little seating area over here. The actual block you're going to need is going to be in this side of the room, so it makes sense if you would come in the right side first to get your block right here. Just hit that button and it pops right out onto the couch pretty much. We got like a little wash station right here with some chests up there. We make our way upstairs. You can see what it looks like on the upstairs here. We got a wall of furnaces. We got some dandelion action going on here. We got some chests and a 3-wide bed with the fighting painting up there. So looking pretty nice, looking pretty nice. So that's the orange house right there. Let's go ahead and make our way down here now. Oh yeah, and there's one other thing I wanted to show you with the orange house. The orange house is one of these houses where it's actually possible, if you go up to the top, to sort of escape via the second story without jumping straight down. So you can actually like jump over here onto this, and then over here, and then you can probably make it. You can probably make it onto this, and then come down like over here. So that's a different, sort of like an alternative way down. You can do the same thing on the opposite side. So if I get over here, you can jump over to this point right here, and then you can make it over to this. And then you might be able to make it, you can probably make it onto that. So you can like jump from like windowsill to windowsill if you are on the second story. So that's kind of a cool thing too. So yeah, just wanted to mention that because yeah, you don't always have to jump straight down. You can always, you know, jump onto some window ledges or something. Next up, we got the brown house. If we come on in here, you can see what we got in here. We got some tables set up in here. We got some stone cutters. Here's where you get your block right there. We got a nice little thing with the crafting benches here, some paintings on the walls. If we make our way up here, we got a nice little bed area, another chest, and some more paintings. So that is the brown house. Quite a nice upstairs area for this brown house, if I do say so myself. And again, you can jump over here and then see how far you can make it if the beast is like standing, you know, directly in front of the door or something. So that's the brown house. Let's go over to the pink house. Pink house was a little bit different because I actually didn't have that much room because the cyan terracotta building, there's a cyan terracotta building right behind this, so I had to sort of come in here a little bit, but we got some grindstones, some tripwires, got ourselves a composter, which I'm going to compost some stuff into like that or so. Here's where you get your block here, right in between these furnaces. We got some flowers and some mushrooms here. Up top, we're growing some plants here, so we got mushrooms, we got some grass here. Got a clock here, the beds here, we got some storage here, some barrels and such, and some furnaces over here. So that is the pink house right there, kind of a cool house. And yeah, now we're working on the red house, which is over here in this section. This one's going to have some double doors here. You can see we got windows looking out of every house, by the way. So you can always look out and try and see if you can see the beast. You can also look through the door, of course, as well. But yeah, we got that. We're not going to need that button here. You can also, you know, come out all the doors on the bottom too. So that's pretty cool. But we're currently out of the smooth quartz here. So we need to go and get some smooth quartz. So yeah, we need some more smooth quartz. That's basically the biggest thing with this whole project here. Basically, if you run out of any resources, you got to go all the way back to the main island and then gather the resources and then come all the way back, which is at least 10-minute trip minimum to get all the way there and all the way back, even flying through the nether. So yeah, let's just go ahead and head on back to Concorp. We need to get some smooth quartz, and yeah, we need quite a lot of smooth quartz actually, because that's the floor for all the buildings in the cityscape over there. So anyways, let's go get some of that, and I'll be right back with some more houses. Alright guys, so 4 more houses completed so far here, and let's go ahead and go and take a look at what these look like. First of all, the red house. If we head on in here, you see we got the 2 wide double doors. So this is the biggest door we have so far in any of the houses. We have, a little bit of like a study area over here. We got a fireplace over here with the campfires. We got some dragon heads up here on the top of where the campfire is. This is where you get your block right here. Then if we go upstairs, got ourselves just a bed, some looms, and some painting. So just a pretty straightforward house there with the red house. Now let's make our way over here. And over here we have the greenhouse, which kind of blends in with the green terracotta. So players might have trouble finding this just because it looks so like it's right next to the green one over here, the green terracotta one. But anyways, if we go on in here, you can see smokers in here. We got the area where you get your block right here. Then the staircase leading up the side here. And we have, just a nice little area up here for the player to jump off the second story. Now you can also, I think I might have it so that players can sleep during the night as well. We'll have to see though. Oh, look at that. You can actually see all the way over to the pink one. That's cool. And again, you can make your way down here to escape a Ravager outside of the house you're in. So that's a good strategy there. If we make our way over here, let's take a look at the light blue house right here. So mostly spruce wood on this one. We make our way inside. You can see we got some smithing tables with a sword on there, which is just basically an item frame, and there's a pressure plate there as well. We got some barrels up here. We got some chests. Here's where you get your block right there. Furnaces, spruce trees, and then up top, some peonies, some lilacs, a table, a bunk bed, and some more books in the chest. So, pretty nice little blue house right there. So that's that one. If I just make my way over here, just come on down. We got the purple house over here. This purple house is a little bit different. Decided to go with 2 doors on this one. And so if we make our way inside, you can see we got just bookshelves and half slabs here in this first hallway, and you can walk over these and everything, no problem. Bookshelves up there, and then we have the staircase leading up in the back, which leads to the upstairs, and this one is the first one that has the block you need to retrieve upstairs. So you actually have to go upstairs here to get your block, and then either jump off the balcony here, or simply go back downstairs and then walk out the front doors. Either one of these front doors. So with these houses complete, we're now about halfway done with the houses we need to build in this cityscape, which is fantastic. However, I now want to sort of switch gears here, and we're going to go to the shopping district because I believe Mumbo has set up a new shop or new minigame called Storage Wars in the shopping district. So let's head back to the main island and see what that's about. Alright, so let's see if we can find this somewhere around here. I want to say he built it over... There it is. Yep, Storage Wars. Yep, and we also have free wool here, I believe. From Asuma. That's pretty cool. So let's check this out. So, Storage Wars. A lot of fire. A lot of fire around here. Okay. How do we do this thing? Instruction book. Here we go. Let's see what the instructions are. Okay. Instructions. Welcome to Storage Wars. Bidding opens at 8 a.m. on that date. Concept is simple. Or 8 p.m. on this date. Wait, what is today? I gotta check the date. Yep, so we're good. We're good. So bidding is open. The concept is simple. Grab some of the bidding chips and rename them to your IGN. Each chip represents 1 diamond. Okay, where are the bidding chips? Okay, 1 chip equals 1 diamond. Okay, gotcha. There are 5 different storage containers, all with different items on the inside. When you hit the button, the door will open. Do not go inside. Do not open chests, shulkers, barrels. Do not break anything. The door will open for about 5 seconds. You can only open each door once. You must then place your bid based on what you have briefly seen. Bidding closes at 12 p.m. on the 14th. Winning bidder must then swap chips for diamonds. Once diamonds have been paid, a container is yours. Head inside and see if you have spent your diamonds wisely or if you made a regrettable decision. Extra detail, bidding wars are welcome. Page turnover. If you place a bid, then come back a few days later to see someone has bid more, you can then increase your bid. Highest bid at 12 p.m. on that day wins the lot. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. So I don't think we have to... Okay, we got to rename the chips. So we don't actually pay diamonds yet. So let's grab a stack of iron, or bidding chips, I should say, and we'll rename these to Cubfan135. There we go. Okay, let's go down and take a look. Enter bids for number 1 here. Let's see if any of these have any bid. Ooh, number 2 has a bid. Asuma has been here to bid. Asuma has been here to bid as well. Let's see what we got here. Bids for number 5. Nothing for number 5. Okay, so let's see it. Number 1. Let's see what we got. Okay, looks like 1, 2, 3 barrels or so. Okay. Let's take a look at number 2. Ooh, that's looking nice. Diamond blocks, shulker box, diamond gear and stuff. Okay, that looked pretty good. That looked pretty good. Excuse me. Fire. Jeez. Okay, redstone stuff. Very nice. Very nice. That's number 3. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, there's just a simple block. Okay, and then number 5. Just a block and an item frame. Vincent van Gogh entire collection. Ooh, that's fancy. That's fancy. That's fancy. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to bid 2 on this one. I'm going to bid 2 on this one. Let's see. The diamond one was here. Suma's put in 64. Okay, that's a bit high. That's a bit high. The redstone one, I think we can top him on this one. Let's top him on this one by 1. There we go, 33. And let's see, this one had some barrels in there. Let's put all the rest of ours in there. There we go. So we got 27 in here. We've topped Asuma by 1 here. We've got a couple in here and there. All right. I think that will work. So I'm pretty happy with the bids we made here today at Storage Wars. We got a stack of diamonds now committed to this project, but we'll have to monitor the situation throughout the week because other hermits could come in and outbid us. So if that's the case, we luckily have a Concorp drone high above Storage Wars, which can monitor this situation and make sure that we're alerted if somebody outbids us. So yeah, good job, drone. Good job. Just so happened to be in the right location. So awesome. Anyways, guys, I think that's going to have to be it for me today. I'm aiming to try and get the Ravagers Run minigame done by the end of the week, or at least like start testing by the end of the week. So that's sort of the time frame on that and getting that project done. Like I said, we're about halfway done with the houses now. Also, if you guys aren't doing anything tomorrow, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Cubfan135, we will be finishing up the Ryder Cup golf tournament between the USA Hermits and the European Hermits. So come and join me and False and Asuma and Joe and Scar as we battle it out, the final 9 holes for the Ryder Cup tournament. Should be quite fun, so hopefully you guys can join us then. If not, that's okay too. I'll give you guys a recap sometime in the next episode. But for now, guys, that'll be it for me today. Thank you all very much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.